Wait.
You can kind of do like.
Hi guys, welcome back to this episode of Green Avenue. Today we're gonna make a yummy apple spice cake.
And then pair it with a fantastic port.
Yes, I'm so excited. So today is actually my birthday. So that's why we're making this cake in the first place. I love apples, I love cinnamon, I love spice. So I figured why not make this cake? It's great for Thanksgiving, great for the holidays. So let's get into it and let's get started. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Pour the apple cider vinegar into your coconut milk and set aside, allowing it to curdle. In a separate bowl, sift together your flour, cornstarch, salt, baking powder, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Set aside. Using a KitchenAid mixer, cream together the butter, the sugar, and the vanilla until fluffy. Slowly pour in the aquafaba until well combined. The batter should resemble a fluffy texture and appearance and have a few spores in it to show you that it's whipped properly. With the mixer on a low speed, gradually pour in the flour mixture until it is well combined. Afterward, with scraping the sides in between, add the coconut milk mixture. Allow it to sit for 20 to 30 minutes. The batter should appear whipped and fluffy. To make a cake, grab a Bundt pan, grease the inside of the pan, and add your batter. Bake for approximately 30 to 45 minutes. Now, in the meantime, while that cake is in the oven, we're gonna move on to the apple filling. Just take it out of here, put it into a glass bowl, and let it sit. The reason why we let the batter sit is because unlike regular eggs, vegan eggs are not ready to go. They gotta sit. So this aquafaba has to, one, rise a little bit and become a solid egg before I bake this cake, because if not, it will be beautiful around the edges but a big sunken hole in the middle. In a large bowl, stir together all of the ingredients. Add to a pot and simmer until the apples are tender. If y'all can't tell, I don't use spoons in my kitchen. I use what's in my hand, okay? Whatever I find. All right, we're gonna mix this all up. So to make the cream cheese buttercream icing, you're going to use a KitchenAid mixer or a handheld mixer. Cream together all ingredients apart from the powdered sugar. With the mixer on low, slowly sift in the powdered sugar 1 cup at a time, using a guard to avoid making a mess. If you don't have a guard, it's okay, just make a mess. I'm going to get some of the syrup in there.
I also just realized your last name is Piper.
Piper piping.
It's like perfect for like a bakery.
Piping hot. There's a better way to do this, y'all. Do it, okay? And what's crazy is I was trained on how to do stuff like this. Like, you're supposed to get a cup and then, like, peel the cup sides back and then stick it in the cup. But I'm one of those people, like, I like a fast result. Whether it's fast or not, I want to feel like it's fast. This takes me a long time. Oh, I forgot I do know how to do this.
Perfect.
I'm just going to keep it simple.
It's her birthday, but I'm gonna eat all the cake, so that's what's gonna be happening.
I like compliments, so it's fine.
Because she put it in there, but y'all finna find out. So we're going with a port, a port for this pairing in particular. You can really, I would kind of experiment with any dessert wine, but I think port goes really well with like apples and apple-based dessert. So I think it'd be a great one to kind of stick with. Port is a whole beast all on its own. It is a fortified wine, so that's when you take like a neutral spirit and mix it into the base wine, and you get something like port.
Okay.
And what happens is the way that port gets its color is through aging. It's not aged like a typical wine would be aged. It's actually experienced more like an oxidized aging, where it's exposed to more oxygen, which causes it to lose a little bit of color, start to become more hues of brown and amber, and that's what gives it its distinct color and also its distinct taste, because it has that nuttiness and that kind of straight up fruit in the front. This one, I will admit, I just told Jenn off camera, like, I'm not like a huge fan of this one, this particular producer, but I wanted to pick something that you guys can just find in a regular grocery store. So you can go to like a Harris Teeter or a Whole Foods. Just really any grocery store should have Dow's port. It's a producer with a really strong like grocery store presence, so be a safe bet. And again, it's got distinctive nuttiness, a really great flavor profile. One thing about this one for me is that it's just a little too alcoholic, but so it's got like a really distinctive alcohol in the front end of it. But it kind of gets cut through, especially as we're pairing with this. It's really great with chocolate chip cookies. I found that out last night. But again, apple-based desserts would be perfect for it. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what if I don't have port, if I want to pick something else, or if I don't want to do a dessert wine, because this would be considered a dessert wine. Food and wine pairings are very experimental. There's no exact science to it. You can't just say like, oh, red wine with red meats, or yeah, the alcohol, or the white wine with white meats. Obviously, there's general rules that we in the winemaking world follow, or in the world of wine that we follow to make things easy. But there's no exact science, so you just kind of have to experiment, and a lot of it is very subjective to like how your palate works and like what you actually enjoy together. So one cool trick that I've always learned to kind of do these pairings is sometimes you have to either rely on a congruent pairing, which is pairing two of the same flavors together. So if you have something that's sweet, going with a sweet wine.
This is a sweet wine.
Correct. Going with a sweeter style wine that's got more sugar to it, and pairing the sugar levels together. Or you can do what a lot of us do in the wine world, which is more of like a complementary pairing. That's where you'll take something like, if you're baking, for example, you're taking coconut and key lime to make a coconut key lime pie. Those two flavors are distinctly different, but together they become harmonious. Exactly. So that's where you would take something like a Sauvignon Blanc, which is a white wine, with goat cheese, which is super creamy and funky and gamey. The bite at the end, the acid from the Sauvignon Blanc will cut through the kind of the gaminess of that goat cheese and the creaminess and make it a little bit almost sweet at the end when you're eating it together. So those are those tips and tricks there for you for pairing wine and food.
You know so much, y'all.
I'll be trying.
He be knowing.
But I be knowing. But again, Dow's, anywhere in the grocery store, if you want to pick something else, Colita is also a great producer, and also Broadbent is another great producer of port.
Is port just a sweet wine in general?
Typically, yeah. It's usually
a dessert wine.
There you go. It's more like medium sweet to sweet in terms of style.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, I'm going to pour another glass for you. Some for the birthday girl.
I'm turning 28, guys. Well, I am 28 today. So now, are all dessert wines sweet, or?
Yeah. If it's gonna be classified as a dessert wine, it's definitely gonna be sweet.
Okay. So that's like a characteristic of all dessert wines.
Correct.
Okay. Now do we still
smell
swirl?
You don't have to do all the swirling and everything.
I smell the alcohol.
The alcohol, it's like so alcohol forward, like it's.
Now, what's the percentage of alcohol in this actual
High as hell.
glass?
Let's see.
But it's very sweet.
Yeah, 19% alcohol.
This
so if
is
you're trying
a shot.
to get there, yeah, I know and I'm like, this is if you're going and you get this one in particular, I feel like you should almost make a cocktail with it.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like over ice with some club soda and like lime juice would be really good, just to kind of cut through the alcohol. Or you need to be eating something with it. Please eat something with it.
Yeah.
It's so like
It's not
assertive.
sad, but it's
very aggressive. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we got this cake here, because we're gonna eat this cake with it. Okay.
Y'all ready to try it?
I've been ready to try it like 45 minutes ago. I'm ready to eat this cake.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Just in there soaking up that sauce.
It's
that
so
sauce.
saucy. That pull up. My pull up game. Look at that pull up game.
Damn.
That cake is.
It's really moist.
Tawny.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Look at that.
Let me go ahead and stop playing with you.
That third piece.
Now we're gonna give Zoe some. Zoe has to have a piece of this cake as well. So instrumental in watching it all come together, literally.
I have the biggest freaking sweet tooth. So
Really?
I know it's
Okay,
really
so
bad.
you're gonna kill this then. Mama, let me in. This is so good.
Yeah, it's not like overly sweet either. It's like
No, 3/4 cup of sugar. Y'all saw. So moist. Did I do it?
you did it.
Is this not an eggless cake? Is this not a
100%
dairy-free
eggless.
cake?
And there's no cheese in this.
Is there no cheese in it? That's that nutritional yeast. It really makes a difference in the buttercream, right?
It tastes like cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's pretty crazy.
That's what it is, bud. Hold up. If my husband ain't at work right now, he about to come try this on camera.
Get him out the office.
Oh, wow,
Come on,
great.
baby.
Oh,
Right? Doesn't that look good? She's gonna feed
you
you.
will feed me? Okay,
Babe.
nice.
Oh!
Delicious.
Good?
Yes, great. I'm sorry I didn't have my camera face on.
You don't need a camera face, baby.
But no, that is amazing. That is amazing.
He ain't lying. He eat my cooking all the time.
I do.
He also live here, so he knows.
It's good though, y'all. It's really good.
It's great.
It is so freaking good.
It is amazing.
It goes good with the wine too.
Yeah, that's what I said. It mellows it out so.
It cuts that alcohol when you first taste it.
Yup.
Let's kick that.
Come on, Kate.
I want everybody to try this on camera. Zoe, you want to try it on camera?
Sure.
I'll hold you down.
Okay.
I want everyone to try it.
You should try it on camera. It's my
If you in
birthday.
this
Just
house,
time I
you
not
want.
having his camera face on. I sure don't have my camera face.
Yeah, scoop that right.
There you go. I got you.
All that. Boom.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, this lens is a super close-up lens. So I have to
This
do
is
it
so
really
good. Okay.
high.
Getting this
Zoe,
shot.
here's your cake.
Hi. That's really good.
Right?
This is not for hype.
Oh,
either.
It's
Like,
really not.
please
This is
no.
really good.
Please, I'm not lying. Like I know some chefs, they toot their own horn and they're like, oh, blah blah. No blase. My stuff is good. I'm not lying to y'all. I literally work hard on these recipes, honey. And this cake is bomb. Not just because it's my birthday, but this cake is bomb.
It's bomb when it's not her birthday.
It's bomb. It's not my birthday. Exactly.
When it's not her birthday, it's bomb.
This is really good.
Yeah, the
Good
crust
job,
is good.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I'm happy.
Like, made me forget why I'm here. I'm just.
I love food because it does that. Like, it puts you in a mood of just happiness. Make it at home. Definitely have to let your batter sit. I say that all the time about vegan cakes. 30 minutes in the fridge so that the aquafaba can firm up. That's the trick.
You really did this.
Yeah, she really did the thing. She did the thing.
Okay. I feel good. And the apples are nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
Let me step aside.
This is a great show. It's crazy. I'm complimenting myself about something we done created. Like, oh, this was a great show. Y'all supposed to tell me that, okay? But y'all will eventually. We'll get there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of the happy birthday comments because I'm expecting them things. So I'm going to say thank you
in advance.
That's pretty much it. What do you want to say to wrap up?
That's a wrap for me.
It's a wrap burrito.
Enjoy, experiment, make this cake.
Yeah, make this
experiment
cake.
with your own wine and food pairings.
Yeah.
Even if it's not pork, if it's something else.
Yeah.
And let us know what it is and what you like, what you didn't like.
Exactly. Oh, Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
Exactly.
So happy Thanksgiving to
Turkey
everyone.
Day.
Yes, just happy Thanksgiving. Celebrate with your family, your friends. If you're not celebrating with family and friends, we're your family, we're your friends.
Exactly, virtually.
So just hang out with us. Watch our reruns. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Be blessed. Stay stress-free. Bye.
It's RSM.